Okay, so a lot of what I've got to do now is analyze my own intentions and then submit those analyzed intentions to my superiors in intelligence and then allow things to manifest from there. So, okay, one thing in my intentions is to make the plan for a global village and for one united consciousness on planet Earth, to make that plan come into full manifestation, and to make that global village of oneness and consciousness unstoppable. To make that plan and that step-by-step creation of the global village, to make sure that's my intention, is to make that unstoppable, right? Because I see this invitation into cosmic unity with the ascended masters and with God, right? And a deeper knowledge of God, a knowledge of God as God being the perfect guardian and God being the perfect messenger, right? And so I can go to Lion of Judah and I can never shut up about my Savior because I know it, right? And I have the ability to share it. We have the ability to share it, right? And so I can speak to my brothers in the fellowship, in the fraternity, right? The fraternity of God, the house of God, the temple of the Son. Right? This is beautiful. And so, I'm analyzing my own intentions, and then I'm submitting it to the one intelligence, knowing that there is a oneness involved here. It's not just the skin-bound ego of Graham Kilshaw going crazy. It's the opposite. It's the surrender of the skin-bound ego and the ascent into oneness in intelligence, which is what sometimes people call smart. But I'm going to call it smarter than smart. I'm going to call it cosmic intelligence. Right? Cosmic intelligence is what we're talking about. And so what it means is in a lot of means, it means we are above government. Because we, this collective consciousness in visual binary intelligence, right, we are the guardians and messengers of truth. And so I have to put full faith into the one system of consciousness tending towards a global agenda, and the way I plug into it, right, through ministry, through discipleship. And so discipleship means the 12, right? And so a lot of people do theorize about the majestic 12. And all I have to say is there's a lot more than 12 people involved in this discipleship, right? There's a lot more than 12 people involved in the discipleship of hope and trust and goodwill, the discipleship into good faith in your own thoughts towards the global agenda for what they call a global village. And globalization is with us, and so are all the market forces that are influencing the information economy. All the market forces influencing the information economy are tending towards one unity, and there won't be as much deceit. In the future, there will be oneness wherever we look. And that's what's happening. When I look back in time, more and more I'm seeing little windows into oneness. And when I look forward in time, I'm seeing other little windows into oneness. And when I look right now, in this moment, I see perfect unity. Unity where I don't necessarily need to plan all of time. All I know is that I timelessly submit to horizontal time from the past and into the future. I submit my consciousness to the vertical time that connects me with the consciousness of the Creator, right? And so in this vertical time, we are one with the Creator, and when we look back in time, we see windows into the oneness that will guide us in the Friendship Cube group. And when we look into the future, we see windows into oneness that will be taken advantage of by the Friendship Cube group, right? And so, like, the forces of market and globalization are totally with us. It's not a conspiracy. It's consciousness unfolding to become its greatest potential. And it's transcending the skin-bound ego. Once you get into this spiritual thing, and that's why the gates are difficult to open, right? The gate, you're not born with the gate open. Not Jesus was born with the gate open, but not everybody's born with the gate open into Jesus, right? Not everyone's born into it. You have to earn it through spiritual discipline, through psychological, mental discipline, and through physical discipline, right? And it's probably the only thing that really affects your soul. So, you know, I care not just about your bank account, but I care about your soul. And that's really what's helping me to say the right thing and be the right being, be who I really am. Which is kind of like, yeah, with God in the centerfold of time, seeing into the past and the future for the one singularity, we are constantly working towards a more perfect union. And with that more perfect union comes the systems of consciousness that open the doors.